Hi, I'm Rob from Hobsing. Thanks for joining me live here on YouTube for a couple of bloody double IPAs. So the two in question are they're a bit of a big thing going on this week. Last week these got launched, and it's Track and Deya coming together. Brewed at Deya. This is saturated in gold, so it's a combination of Deya's saturated range and Track's gold top, so kind of lactose-y. They're not like milkshake IPAs, so it's kind of lactose. They don't have lactose in them. Double IPAs, both 8% ABV. So brewed there in collaboration with Track. I mean, collabs seem to be a bit tenner penny these days, but I'm quite excited about these ones. I mean, I'm always very fond of these ranges. Got a bit of the gloop from the Track gold tops. Got my mate Rory popping in, just saying, really enjoyed them both. Cool. Looking forward to it. So I'm going to go with the thing first. Saturated in gold, Krush and Citra. Once again, terrible graphic design from Deya. It is maybe part of the charm. This one is Citra BBC, Citra T90 and Krush Lupamax provided full tropical milkshake experience. There you go. Let's get this one open first. Had a good week. In the chat, as you can see, some people popping in. I'll pop your comments back on StreamYard, by the way, Raggy, if you're interested. First time I've used it for ages. Works. So we've got a good evening from the venerable Mr. Rag, and we've got Peter Collective Drinkers Collective saying, funnily enough, picked up kind of the Citra one today. Cool. I thought I'd get both. Get a couple of posh beers on. On a Thursday night, on my own, do some gaming afterwards. Not very good because I'll be a bit pissed. I've noticed that reaction time does get a little bit bad. But yeah, I thought, why the fuck not? I got those bloody German beers as well. I got that. These probably cost nearly half. Half of these cost half the price of that. I forgot, as Adam told me. I didn't use the app, did I? I don't use the app. I don't bring Lidl very often. Anyway, got a few more comments. Rory saying Strict Crush was my favourite. Going, all right, okay. I was not sure which order to go through. Yeah, cool. Now, right then, beer in the glass. Top end of murky for months. It's not. It looks murkier, I'd say, on camera than it is in real life. It's not full on turkey gravy. But it is definitely top end of murky for months. A lovely creamy looking head. The colour. It's that kind of like, looks like mushed up banana. Well, no, maybe not quite. Combination. If you got mushed up banana, well, just put it in a blender. Banana and orange juice. That's what it kind of looks like. But it has a lovely creamy top. So, swirl stiff. Let's check out the aroma. I'm not having Deya as much. I buy a lot of Track. I probably buy kind of 80% of what Track release. I love Track. So I'm kind of hoping that when they come together, it's a beautiful thing. What am I getting? Quite a sweet orange. Mango. There is I guess where that lactose is coming through, you get getting that kind of instant smoothie, the one that's got a bit of banana in it. Like banana, pineapple. Just getting my saliva glands going. As Peter Master Puppets calls it, a saliva gusher. Whatever, mate. There is that kind of like back note of kind of lime. I made a green side curry today, so I've got kaffir lime in my head. It's got a zippy, kind of slightly sherbety note. But the lactose, that it brings in that kind of smoothie thing. I'm gonna dive in because I'm bloody thirsty. So let's dive in. Cheers. I'll expand on aromas and stuff as you do. Anyway, cheers. If you're all having a beer tonight, say I have a beer on a Thursday, but not usually on a Friday. Because I know my son's gonna wake me up about 6:30, so I can have a bit of a lay-in tomorrow. As long as I'm awake by 9 o'clock to start working. Job's a good one. That's beautiful. I will come back to that in a minute. Else we've got Mr. Ag popping in with some comments. Do love gaming. Red Alert 2 is an all-time favorite. All right, okay. I'm on PS5. I've got Plus, so I've got Plus subscription. So I've just downloaded WWE games. So I'll be playing a bit of that. And Reggie saying after Deya in a couple of weeks. Very exciting. 4 weeks. Yeah. We went years ago before they opened the bigger unit. I'd love to go again. I'd love to go to this site because I just don't have Deya that often. Last brewery I visited, Raggy, was Don Zoco, which is fucking ace. Drink a load of lovely lager, and then some other stuff. He always has a West Coast IPA, and always has his Nitro Stout. It's a black lager, really, but that's really exciting. Enjoy. Got him popping in, saying cheers, Rob. Didn't get that notification. Silly YouTube. Well, I don't know. I don't understand these things. Raggy is, it's his homebrew, isn't it? He's drinking a 10% triple IPA by the pint, no less, my friend. But anyway, good on you. I hope it turned out well. I've not watched that homebrew video. I do like your homebrew videos. Anyway, tasting notes. It's delicious. As I think, I never realised saturated beers were lactosey. One thing I'd say that Tracks, Gold Top, you never really think, it's a lactose beer, because maybe we got shitload lactose beers early on with the whole the milkshake IPA, and I guess we developed an opinion that we're like, lactose in IPAs, that's dog shit. We're not going to drink that. And I think Track of and maybe beers like is it the Daydream beers from Other Half? I think they're lactosey. So there's some great beers out there. I'm sure all the top US breweries are doing a bit of lactose, but not too much. For me, I think this lactose feels a little bit lower than what Track normally do, which is lovely. It really steers away from the sweetness, but also lifts it and balances it. Yeah, it's great. Peach skin. Maybe there's like a black grape to it. It's very Moorish for 8%. Danger ale, as Harry would say. Something quite dank. Yeah, kind of slightly bubblegum, slightly kind of grape flavored drink. Kind of like a grape flavored Marwan sweet. Yeah, there's that kind of lime-ish thing. It's not zippy. As I said, it's that kaffir lime. It's that kind of not fresh, kind of slightly aged limey note, which I'm expecting a bit of a lime from the other one, Motueka, quite limey. Yeah, there's something maybe. Yeah, it's citrus, but it's not. It's not zippy, which I think it's meant to be. But maybe it's more that peach kind of thing. A few more comments. Got my mate Caleb chiming in. Evening, buddy. How you doing? Adam's on a 4.3 shilling ale from Cromarty. Ooh, blimey! I've not seen either of those things for a long time, which is no bad thing. It's no bad thing that you've having it, because it's something nice for. It's actually quite warm, and it's not really wintry, autumnal days. Yeah, I do like Cromarty. I was on a load of low ABV cask last night, which was an absolute spanking nick, and I felt pretty fine this morning. I'd like 5 pints at least. I had 6 pints. Shit, banging them down. Going for gold. But it was nice. It was vocation mainly. I'm told it was in spanking nick. I tried that, and they had a turning point as well, which was okay. And I had a pint and a half of that. And then we've got Rory saying, I was watching some of your reviews earlier, funny enough. Good to see you live again, mate. Watching WrestlePalooza this weekend. Well, if it's any good, I'll catch a bit of it, I'd imagine. Got Netflix now, so probably will. Yeah, I've been a bit crap for the last couple of weeks. Just been busy at work, so fits and starts. When I get the opportunity, I'd usually, if I'm a bit quiet at work, I'd pop a video live, make a thumbnail. So sometimes these Thursday nights do pad out the lack of content sometimes, But and sometimes it's nice to be a bit more immediate. Sometimes you don't get on. I mean, I don't update and upload and post same day, so it's no bad thing to do a live to get this stuff out fresh. And they're always saying, days at dippers were too sweet for me. I said dipper. I can't believe it in public as well. I say it behind closed doors and then beat myself with a broken bottle. We're getting back to being like the word, thank goodness. Yeah, I agree. I think they are on an upswing. And Caleb's eating a pie. Good lad. About all that. Once again, I watched any AEW for forever, mate. Right then. Yeah, I've not watched it. I've looked at prices of tickets in Manchester. Not cheap. That'd be what I'm going to say. About 130 quid. But it will be like a fucking 8-hour show thinking about it. What I'm saying. Next there's a Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Some guy who doesn't know what he's talking about is on Discourse stream. All right, I don't know who's that. I can't look, can I? Some man who doesn't know what he's talking about. Harry? No, not really. I'm quite curious. I want to know. Just tell me, so I don't have to look. I like Disco though. He's a good dude. I hope it's not you, and you're just not. You're not messaging me while you might be on a stream. Been entertaining. But this is lovely. Yeah, I tell you, it's that kind of peach thing that really stands out. I had a Crush beer the other week, and it was the if it says light of day, it was better than a review of Maki's Crush Universe, or is it Universal Crush or something? I had that, and it wasn't great. And I like Crush, I think. I want to have more Crush. And it wasn't great. So I was a bit down here. But we're excited about having Crush, and I think, I think I like Crush. But if this is Crush, yeah. Because what does Citra taste like? It's on fucking everything. So do we just confuse each other? Loads more comments. What's it? That's Adams, and then it's like he says, must admit, I do like a bit of good lad. Yeah. No comment. Stop watching AEW, tired of watching the botchers. Just I think I've heard good things are good at the moment, but I don't know. It's just timing it. It doesn't start until 9. Okay, cool. I might catch a bit of it then, whoever it is. If it's you, mate, I will send you abuse on there. But yeah, I might be in and out. Might be just after 9, I'd imagine this. Yeah, stupid drinkable. Yeah, it's this. It's that guys in America would refer to them as Jolly Ranchers. I mean, I've had them once. I picked them up in an airport on the way home from America, and the purple one. A friend of mine used to always say certain wine gums, which I thought was a nice little thing. Maybe you could go if you want to take it back to my days. The purple opal fruit, not Starburst, opal fruit. Fuck Starburst. I guess the Marwam has overtaken the opal fruit, isn't it? But yeah, purple opal fruit's got a bit of that going on. I like that. Keeping my reviews strictly English from people who were born in the late 70s, early 80s. That's delicious. Done a cracking job of that. Yeah, I think the lactose is a bit lower than you get in the Gold Tops, and I think the Gold Tops are great beers. Is there a theme park near Cheltenham then, Raggy? Not that well versed on locations. Ooh, look who we got. Look who we bloody got. Adam saying, I'm probably going to do both of these on Saturday as they're going on at Dead Crafty tomorrow. All right, cool. And we've got the legendary Paul from PA Brew News. Paul was born in the late 80s and they still opal fruits. Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Late 80s. You youngster. My nephew went to see WWE in Cardiff the other week and saw Tiffany in person. Good luck. Adam went to see him in Liverpool as well, so I didn't go. I looked at Leeds, too expensive. 115 quid, you having a fucking joke? Over there you go. Hiya, Paul. Right then, let's crack on with Nexton, lads. Let's crack on with Nexton. Section in gold. I'm going to say part 2. I'm going to call that part 1, but it's part 2. And this is Motueka and Peacharine. I like a bit of Peacharine. Does it say? They're saying providing a full lime and peach tropical milkshake experience. I like the sound of that. I like peach. I like lime. I'm quite enjoying my opal fruit tasting that. You get bored at the same old shit. I say pineapple, overripened pineapple. Do you know if Simon's got flushy blood orange? I've got lime zest. Might be lime zest, overripe pineapple, either under or overripened pineapple, and mango stone. Maybe that's not common enough. What's my other one? I always put things in threes. I'm not odd like that. I do. I love things in threes. Clearly, do. I always do that when I write. I always put things in threes. Overripened pineapple, lime zest, and I have to think of the other one. If anybody's deciphered my bullshit over the years. Do elderflower quite often? No, not as much as I used to. Maybe not as much. Maybe different kind of beers, but yeah, elderflower. I like elderflower. Floral. I think elderflower comes out probably about as much as dandelions would, but that's something. What's Adam saying? Plushy flood porridge. Fair enough. Right then. I presume it looks exactly the same. I'm going to say it doesn't look quite as murky because I'm just fucking contrary like that. The head is a bit more frothy. Shouldn't be, but it's probably just how I poured it. Half a finger of head. Shall we go down that route? Anyway. Yeah, it looks a business. It looks pretty much the same, doesn't it? So swirl and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. Lot more muted. The other one was pretty big. On the honking scale, that was I guess 7.5. This is more of a 5.2. A lot more muted. Shall I do the old one for the vintage, the old school fans? It smells like hand soap. It does actually. I'm obsessed with having clean hands. So. I'm really bringing out all my my weird little proclivities now, aren't I? Yeah, it's a lot more muted. Somebody once said, if you sniff back your hand, as long as it's not covered in shit, you're all right. And then it kind of resets it. And yeah, it's got it has got a lime zest thing. Fuck, I'm predictable. It is a bit more sherbety. Once again, it's got saliva glands going like the fucking clapper's mouth. Yeah, a lot more muted. I think the empty glass smells more than this does. Yeah. Nice, subtle key lime pie. Let's go down that route. I like that one. That's another one. Not what's been most often used. Need a bingo card. Anyway, cheers. Get on your bloody shilling, Adam. Yeah, elderflower shilling. Wow, that's different. That's really different. Lactose really comes through at the back end with that. Here's something that's edging towards kind of posh digestives, because it's a bit more than an average digestive, and a slight caramel note right at the back end on that. Yeah, that takes me back to kind of maybe what you were. It's not quite fudgy, but it's not far off. Maybe that's Deya IPA 4 years ago, where it wasn't at its best. Nice enough, but it is quite fudgy. Fudge, bit muddy. and it's kind of more dank. Yeah, so if we go back to the key lime pie thing, which I don't think I'm miles off with that. Key lime pie with salted caramel on top, which kind of is okay. It's got a floral note. It's got maybe elderflower. No, maybe gooseberry. I'd say more than anything. Melon and gooseberry. But then a lot sweeter than the other one at the back end. I wish I got the other. If anybody else is doing a stream tonight, I'll show it. But I got this bottle of lager. It's the most plain looking lager ever. I'm gonna have it before, but then for fresh palate for the old reviews. I mean, it's nice. It's just the flavors aren't as pronounced. I'd like on this. Both of them have got a slight bacony note. I wonder if it's to do with age of hops. Maybe they're mega fresh. Maybe there's a dirty fucking eggers in there or something. Eggers special, worst hop ever. I go on record. I'm going to protest the farm in I'm going to go all the way to New Zealand. It's New Zealand, I think. Eggers. Is it? Yeah, it's Ruaka, isn't it? So yeah, it is. I'm going to go all the way to New Zealand to protest the fucking Eggers farm or whatever it is, where they're growing the hops, and I'm going to burn them all. So we don't have any more of that bacon beer. That's become my fucking cross to bear as that. Anyway, we've got a few more bits from folk. Where we go. Adam saying not enough froth. If you ask me, do I like the glassware? Yeah, I stole it from. They don't have these glasses anymore in Turk's Head. See, I look after them better than the fucking establishment did. And I wish I'd have had. I like a pair. I like a steady. Not me. I didn't say that. I do like a pair of glasses. I mean, I like. I've got a side a console table over there against the wall, and it's got little bar things where they put glasses on. And I like to have a set of two on each of them because they're quite short. You get three on, but I don't need three glasses of one specific type. So, but I wish I had these. I think it's called Stouteriek. It's either Sam or Riedel. I think the most commonly found one is a Leafman's glass in this design, but I like it. Yeah, it's a nice glass. The other one's Track from. I didn't go to that year, but it's the Welcome to the Neighbourhood. I like that glass as well. I forgot what that's called. It's a nice glass, nice all rounder. Bit of glass talk. That's my jingle. Shilling gone and add no elderflower. The cherry wheat reminds me of cherry tango. I don't like cherry flavoured things in general, so I will steer clear. Something weird about cherry. I don't even like cherries. That's the worst thing about cherries. Is just not into cherries. Rory says it was more of a sugar ale for sure. Yeah, it is a bit kind of. It's like palm sugar now. Caleb says yes. That's what you get for that. Paul Greenwood saying, "The only lifetime for dropping this live." Oh, is it Man City? I missed the Arsenal match last night. I might watch back. I heard the first hour was shit, so I've seen goals, but it's annoying. Last two Arsenal matches I've missed, and they sound like the best performances this year. As I am now an adopted Arsenal supporter due to my mate Tony. It's nice going watching football with Tony, hanging out with Tony, drinking some cask, watching a bit of football. It's good to get a bit more invested in it. And then you go, get behind the Arsenal. I ain't about not buying a shirt or out, but yeah, watch a lot of YouTube shit about Arsenal these days. I had Lakes Brew Co. Eggers collab last week. It was good. No bacon fan. Really? I'll be the judge of that. There's a lot of them knocking around. I think I like Two Flints. They've got an Eggers knocking around, don't they? Hey, it's Kat. How are you doing? I don't know if you were here when I referenced you earlier. I was referencing the tasting notes of wine gums. I mentioned that. Going to Deya next weekend on the way to see family. Got 2 cans on the way as well. It's a nice preview. Yeah, well, let's see if you agree or disagree. But I'd say the other ones a lot better. I will get onto the YouTube and onto the Untapped reviews in a bit, actually, because we'll see if the YouTube. I mean, Untapped agrees with me. YouTube obviously agrees with me, but that goes without saying. And then it says, yeah, it was a nice glass. It's a bit of a rounded Teku. Yeah. See, Johnny at Craft Beer Channel hates the Teku. I don't. I'm Teku friendly. I have a track glass, but it's the fin back one, but shaped in the same. All right, cool. Ooh, fancy one. Got a fin back one. And it's heading to Cheltenham, way to Cornwall. All right, okay, cool, nice. I'd fucking love to go to Deya. I mean, go to Verdant, but it's too far. I can go to Manchester Airport, but at that time before, you've got to hang around at Manchester airports, fly to Munich, get on the train, get to the centre of Munich, go to Augustina Keller quicker than I can get to Verdant. And you know what? As much as I love Verdant, I'll take Augustina Keller every day of the week. It's a beautiful thing. So there you go. There's the poll. Augustina Keller or Verdant. Good to see you spotting Arsenal. Oh, you I forgot you were Arsenal. Yeah, well, we can talk about. Well, me and you, Rory, can start up a stone baked pizza and Arsenal channel, or whatever fancy food you're eating on a weekend. You're always out at some wonderful street food event, aren't you? But so this is, yeah, as Roy says, sugar ale. It's got a bit of that. Do you know Scottish tablet? It's got a hint of that. It's not as sweet as that. Okay, let's get that. Yeah, let's get that straight. It's not that as sweet as that. But I think it's because the hops are strong enough to stand up to the lactose. It's not sweet, but it's the flavour. It's that kind of caramel, that Scottish tablet, that slightly fudgy thing. Just doesn't stand up. So I'm going to go to Untapped on this one, even though it's the other one I've got open, annoyingly, and see what people say about this. Bear with me. I'm doing live internet searching, which is always entertaining, if you ask me. I actually used to watch this guy who would do YouTube searches where he'd be on the dark web. He's just say, well, I don't want to go to the dark web. It sounds like a terrible thing to do. But I'm quite curious about what's going on. Not in a unpleasant way. Well, obviously it's all unpleasant, but I mean, you know what I mean. Just want to see what fucking nonsense is out there, really. And let's start talking about the dark web. Oh, come on. Let's just. It didn't come up for goals, so I didn't want to go through saturated in gold. Right. Okay. Now found it. So Peacharine. I guess it's meant to taste like peach, done, or tangerine, or mandarin, or something with a rain on the end of it. Done. Well, he is a surprise. Right then, let's do this screen share thing. Not done it for a while. Everything's going to explode now, isn't it? So as long as it works better than the thing you did last time. Okay. Right. Okay. How do we do this? Full screen layout. Is it loading up? It's doing something. It's doing something. Bear with me. There we go. Here's what the interesting thing is. Okay, I'll let the cat out of the bag. This is higher rated than the other one. This is quite a bit higher rated. This is a 4.24, which is quite a good rating. So who we got? I love interesting names. I like photographs. I like comments. That's what we're looking for. So Michael Macefield, which is quite a good name. So some nice alliteration going on in Michael Macefield. Has he got a face like a mace? I don't know. I'm not going to judge the man. But Darren Brooks says, as Mr. Fry once said, it's as smooth as a cashmere codpiece. Packs a load of flavour, flipping delicious. I like it. I said that's a very nice. I won't. I don't. Yeah. Where's he drinking that? It was a can. Okay. Yeah. Bought it at a track. Okay. Fair enough. An incredible name here. I hope it's actually his name. Archibald Cribbins. Adam, is it dead crafty? And he gave it a 5 point smidge. Worst glasses in the world. The turbo glass is the worst glass in the world. We all know the turbo glass is the worst glass in the world. Do you know Archibald Cribbins? Adam probably does. Worst glass in the world. Completely redundant. I have them. I drink water and blackcurrant squash out of them. TJ, you're not interested enough, TJ, I'm afraid. But you've got a good glass. It's like the one that I'm drinking the other one out of. It's a Ghost Whale in London. So he's just giving. Was he giving that? Not quite a 4. I think I'm along with him. Not quite a 4. Oh, there's lots of comments on this. Basil the Rat, no less. If you want to buy some, is this Carhartt clothing on the side? I'm so predictable. Basil the Rat, he's a Ghost Whale as well in Brixton. He's nosy, fruity and limey, slightly soapy, pale, murky, thick, mostly lime in the palate, chewy, creamy, sharp bitterness. Don't agree. There you go. I'm going to dismiss you, Basil the Rat. You dismissible rat. Oh, he liked it. 6 for Axis, cracking place on draft in Gateshead. Fantastic. Oh, they got a little bit of stamp. Oh, but yeah, it's a great pub. We didn't get to go to this time. We're up in Newcastle, but one of my favourites up in that area. What's he saying, Richard B? He says RHS, whatever that means. There's lime, but also a very odd savoury herbal flavour, perhaps towards the end of the keg. Maybe he's onto something there. What we're saying, lime, but very odd savoury herbal flavour. Well, this is not at the end of the keg, is it? It's a fresh can. Yeah. I think I'm with you. Slightly fudgy. Big. Will Dupree, good name. What else we got? Somebody's bought it from Rainville. Good on. Gavin Clark. Come on, get some more comments. Or an entertaining name. No, but there we go. We never go on the second page because we could be here forever, couldn't we? And also, I don't remember my login, so I never do it. There we go. So there you go. That was what we were saying. People have tuned out because they don't like live Untapped viewing, which is a shame. It's probably one of the more entertaining bits of the video. What else we got here? Flight to Newquay Airport from Leeds and Bradford, and it was 45-minute drive away. Yeah, it seems like a fucking faff, doesn't it? Just go to Munich instead. It's a lot better. Rory's saying that definitely helps the orange citrus cuts through the sweetness more. Caleb says loading. He did it. He did. And then Lee says out. Crashing lately. Track made some great beers. What was one called Sonoma? Yeah, Sonoma's cracking, isn't it? Can't go wrong with Sonoma. Never use them tap. Yeah. It's the gamification of drinking, which is not a great thing. So I don't use it like I used to do. Because the gamification of boozing. Adam, you probably use it because he likes to keep track of shit. So that's an example. But yeah, gamification of drinking alcohol is not the best thing ever, is it? But if you're doing it for kind of like cataloguing things, you can look back on it. But I like to have memories, so I don't. And I seldom get drunk enough to not remember a beer that I've had. And whether I liked it or not. I've got a pretty good memory. It's failing more and more as the years pass. Yeah, right. So let's do a little side by side because I suspect this is a lot better. But we still drink the rest of first, the one I like most, or the one I like least. And well, that's clear. It was pretty fucking clear which I was going to say, wasn't it? But it's same. It's like when you eat a meal. Do you eat Sunday roast, for example? Do you have the stuff that you like most first, or do you save it until the end? I don't do either, but some people do that. And my little boy clearly eats the stuff that I eat a lot. It's really inconsistent because today he ate his chicken first, and he kept his rice and stuff for later. But then he'll I make this dish with spaghetti and it's called pasta amatriciana. It's like carbonara, but you use tomatoes instead of eggs. And he always saves his bacon bits. Don't know. And Rory says, definitely save the best bit for last. Well, there you go. Maybe what's that? What does that signify about a person? Does that mean you are? Is that like glass half full, glass half empty kind of person? Probably just means you like to stay. The final bite. I like a good final bite. Don't get me wrong, mate. Always save something you like for the last bit. Don't always work out, especially if something falls off your fork and that perfect last mouthful. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, let's just have a look at these buggers side by side and have a little comparison. And then I'll go to the Untap because I lost people during the last Untap session. But we're going to do it again, whether you like it or not. So chill out. Oh, that's got so much more aroma. I'm going to pour that fresh and see if that pops a bit more. Yeah, that's got so much more aroma. Miles more. How can you not like something that's got fucking Citra in it? Yeah, that's massive. It's fucking miles better. It's not even close. It's not even close. Right, let's have a look at t'other one, as we would say in Yorkshire. Right, so bear with me. It's important, this. I know people have disappeared again because they know I'm going to go back onto the fucking Untap screen. But it's important. This is a scientific debate. I think the check-ins are identical. If they're not, there's like a variant of 3 or something, which is insane. This is a 4.19, which is still a really good rating, but there's a 4.24. This is significantly better than the other one. And I know because I'm an expert. I'm going to pick out all you knobbers who fucking rate this one lower than it should be. I'm going to expose you on a badly attended YouTube channel. But I appreciate everybody who's turned up to watch this live. Oh, yours looks a bit sad. Oh, there you go. I liked those green ones. Right at my size. Yeah. That was like it's just a bad photograph. It looks like the most oxidized fucking keg ever. But it's just probably a bit of a shit photo. Come on, give us some comments. King's Head, cracking pub in London. King's Cross, if you need a good pub in King's Cross, get to it's Queen's Head, isn't it? Queen's Head, I don't know where that is. I'm not interested. Axis, again, I recognise the bar back. Lovely pub. Rich B, what's he saying? Sweet sticky stone fruit, crush, guava. No. When was the last time you had a guava? I'm not saying guava. I'm not saying... I mean, I've got memories of having papaya. I've got memories of having dragon fruit and stuff, but I never had a guava. So I'm not going to say guava. That's how fucking authentic I am. I'm not saying it. I like checking. I don't agree. Well, fucking just get over it. Just drink it and don't worry about it. Nick Butters. Nice name. Not many comments on this one. Everybody's quite consistently just over a 4. Deya and Track bringing milkshake back. It's worth good. It's gold standard. Yeah. I think this is good. I think I'm in line with that. Nobody with a good comment about this one, which maybe sums up what people think about. Awful beer, too easy to drink. All right, okay. I think that's an entertainment. Beer overlord. Fuck off, beer overlord. You pranit. Paul Chuckle. I want to know what fucking Paul Chuckle thinks. So that's who I care about. It's actually Paul Chuckle on Untapped. If it is, I would be so happy. It clearly is Paul Chuckle. Look, there's a picture of him and his brother. He wouldn't have access to a photograph of it if he wanted his brother, would he? Think about it. Is he Yabard? Which is a terrible name for something. Where's that then? It's in Rotherham. No, I thought it was in Rotherham for a second. I say Rother. straight away. Like, it's fucking Rotherham because they're from Rotherham, aren't they? The Chuckle Brothers. Maybe Shrewsbury won it or something like that, or Wiltshire. Well, there you go. There's not many comments about that. So you got off lightly for those people who don't like the live Untapped comments. But I disagree strongly with Untapped on this one because this is significantly better. If I'm going to give it a rating out of 5, a really flat, basic rating, this is a 4 and that's a 3. And I'm not putting increments in between. That's lovely. That's meh. Yeah, it's not as good. It's not as good. Better flavour, more pronounced. Bags more aroma. It's part of the experience, isn't it? Of drinking lovely beer. You could have nice aroma. I think maybe that's where that falls short because it hasn't got much aroma, so it's not getting that additional flavour. Anyway, so there you go. That was it. Let's see how quickly I fall asleep on this. I'm not going to fall asleep on the sofa. I'm not. Stop it. I'm not. It's all right. I might have a shit lager later in the plainest label ever because I like the look of it. Anyway, that is Deya's Saturated in Gold double IPA brewed in collaboration with Track. The Motueka and Peacharine falls sadly short, but the Krush and Citra rides high. Lovely stuff. Couple of fun beers. Thanks for joining me. If you joined me live, thanks for watching this after the fact. If you did, I really appreciate it. Can't subscribe. Check out the YouTube fan page and Twitter. No, that's Peter, isn't it? Master Puppets. Sorry, things popping into your brain, don't they? And if I had said that, I'd have stumbled and wouldn't have been able to think about what I was thinking anymore. But yeah, that's me. Anyway, I'm Rob from Hopzine. As I used to say, and I'm going to say it again, check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know the rest. See you next time. Cheers.